Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
Until I came to work this afternoon.
Nor I you. That would have given me a peaceful morning without a single urge to tear my hair out by the roots. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, would you explain this check drawn to Air Express in the amount of $144?
Oh, yeah. I sent to Danfield for my priceless collection of old movie magazines. See 'em?
$144 for this trash?
It's not trash. These are collector's items.
Well, why don't you let the trash collector pick them up?
Oh, Mr. Mooney, you don't know anything about what movie fans appreciate. I have things here that you'd be amazed how much they pay for them.
They pay for this stuff?
That's right. Why, there's an article in one of these magazines right here that's a collector's item. Here, now, look at this. Marriage is not for me.
Who's it by?
Elizabeth Taylor. She wrote it when she was 12.
You mean you've been keeping all this junk for all those years?
It is not junk, Mr. Mooney. It's a hobby, like collecting stamps. I've always loved the movies, and I've always admired the stars. Well, even when I was a kid, the only pet I ever had, I named Rin Tin Tin.
Was he a police dog, too?
No, she was a canary.
Here's another check that I would like explained, please. It's for $75, and it is made out to Lillian Goodman's Goodies.
Oh, that's for a pink chiffon nightgown.
Well, do pink chiffon nightgowns usually cost $75?
No, but this was a second-hand one.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yeah?
Isn't $75 a lot of money to pay for a second-hand pink chiffon nightgown?
It was worn by Doris Day in Pillow Talk.
I wouldn't pay $75 for a nightie if it was worn by Jack Lemmon in Some Like It Hot. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, these two checks amount to $219, which you have wasted.
I have not wasted it.
Your balance has dwindled to the enormous sum of $1.03.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk to you about that.
Oh.
I'm going to have an advance on my allowance. I need some money.
For what?
Well, my girlfriend, Mary Jane, and I are going to a big premiere tonight at the Taj Mahal Theater.
And you want $25 for a ticket?
No, I don't want $25 for a ticket.
Oh.
Mary Jane works at the studio, and she gets free passes, but I do need money for a dress. I don't have a thing to wear.
Why don't you go in Doris Day's nightgown?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Mrs. Carmichael, please be sensible. Why don't you stop wasting time and money on movie magazines and second-hand clothes and premieres? Forget Hollywood.
How can I forget Hollywood when I live here?
Haven't you ever heard of willpower?
Willpower. You see that new star they discovered washing dishes at the beach?
No, I mean willpower! Willpower has to do with the mind. No wonder you don't know anything about it. I have had it. I've had it.
Well, I'll see you back at the bank, Mr. Mooney.
No, you won't. Coming face to face with you once in one day is enough. I'm taking the afternoon off so I can get some relaxation. Oh, I tell you what you do tonight, blood pressure, it's just a crime.
Hello, Mrs. Foley. Mr. Mooney, this is my neighbor, Mrs. Foley.
How do you do, Mrs. Foley? I'm Charles.
How do you
Will you excuse me, ladies?
Be a sweet man.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh, Lucy, thanks so much for the loan of your double boiler.
Oh, that's all right. You didn't have to bring it back so soon, Mrs. Foley.
Well, I didn't want to forget. With my boy Tom going into the Army tomorrow, I'll be moving back to Iowa.
Oh, are you going back to Iowa? Oh, dear. You mean you're going to have to give up your wonderful, glamorous career in showbiz?
Yes, and I hate to leave. I've got the best corner in Beverly Hills. Well, I've been selling maps to movie stars' homes for 15 years.
Oh, what a shame. Gee, it's such a wonderful business to be in. Seeing all those movie stars when they whiz by every day in their big cars.
The other day, I watched Rock Hudson change a tire right in front of my stand.
You watched him? You mean you didn't change it for him?
Oh, Lucy.
Well, I would have. I would have changed it for him and washed the car and waxed it and gotten his phone number. Oh, gee, Rock Hudson, boy.
Lucy, I see a collection of movie magazines has arrived.
Yeah. And look, here's that picture of Carol Lombard I was telling you about. Wasn't she beautiful? Yeah. Oh, I was just crazy about her.
Lucy.
What?
The way you feel about movie stars, you ought to take over my corner when I leave.
Take over your corner?
Why, sure. You'd see lots of movie stars, and you'd make some money, too.
Gee, I don't know, Mrs. Foley. I got my job at the bank, you know.
Oh, I'd like to see somebody like you take over that corner. Somebody who really appreciates showbiz.
Oh. Well, gee, maybe I could. I'll moonlight for my job at the bank. I'll start tomorrow.
Well, I hope that corner's available tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Well, some other map seller's liable to move right in.
Really?
Well, it's a cutthroat business. Those gangsters will muscle in the first chance they get.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, then I'll start today. Mr. Mooney isn't going to be at the bank. He won't even miss me.
You better hurry before somebody beats you to it.
Yeah, well, don't you worry, sister. Nobody's going to beat me to it, see? Nobody's going to muscle in on my territory, see? This corner ain't big enough for both of us, see? I'm giving you 24 hours to get out of town, see?
Oh, what a wonderful imitation of Jimmy Cagney.
I was doing Edward G. Robinson.
Maps, get your maps over here. Maps, right over here. Maps, get your maps over here. Buy your maps right over here.
Excuse me, Sonny. I think you're on the wrong corner.
I think you are, lady. Maps, get your maps right over here. Buy your maps.
Look, kid, this corner ain't big enough for both of us, see? Nobody's gonna muscle in on my territory, see? So you better beat it, see?
Lady, would you stop those corny imitations of Jimmy Cagney?
Okay, if that's the way you want it. Maps, get your maps right here. Maps to the movie stars' homes. Maps, only $1.
Maps over here for only 75 cents. Get your maps over here.
Maps, only 75 cents.
Maps
Get your
over here
maps
for
to
only
the movie
55
stars'
cents.
homes.
Maps here for 50 cents. Right over here. 50 cents.
All right, wait a minute now, kid. Let's talk this over. We both can operate here.
Yeah. One of us is going to have to buy the other out.
All right, sir. I'm prepared to make you a fair offer. How much do you want?
How does $5 sound?
You got a deal.
I only asked how it sounded. I want 10.
You got me over a barrel. All right, there's $10.
That's for today. Tomorrow it'll cost you another 10.
Oh, you're a shrewd businessman.
Well, I've learned a lot from my uncle,
Who's your uncle?
Jack Benny.
One of those.
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. Well, do you want to know where anybody in particular lives?
Yes, Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley? Wouldn't you rather know where Lawrence Welk lives?
You run your life, and I'll run mine.
Well, excuse me, lady. Okay. Say hello to Steve McQueen. Steve, maps, maps. Got your maps to the movie stars' homes. Maps, maps.
Mrs. Carmichael! I'll do the back!
Did you hurt yourself?
No. No, I always stop by running into a brick wall.
Of course I hurt myself!
Oh, and it's all your fault.
What do you mean, my fault?
Well, what are you doing here? And how dare you moonlight from your job at the bank?
Well, at least I'm moonlighting in broad daylight. I just thought I could make a profit out of my hobby, that's all, by going into this glamorous business.
Glamorous business? Mrs. Carmichael, you are making a fool of yourself.
Well, I don't happen to think I am.
Well, you should see yourself. It's disgusting. Here you are. Let me take that, too. Maps, get back to the movie stars' home. Learn all about where they live and all the details.
I'll buy you one of your maps, bud. Here you are. Collins, Beverly Hills Police. Let me see your license for peddling.
License? I don't have a license. You're beside you. Her business.
Oh, hiding behind a woman's skirts, son.
I can explain. I was going by
I'll
my
explain it to the desk sergeant. Come on, let's go.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Mooney. I'll explain to the
You
sergeant.
keep out of this or I'll probably wind up on Devil's Island.
Hello? Oh, hi, Mary Jane. Yeah, I was out all afternoon. What do you mean we're not going to the premiere tonight? They promised you passes. Oh, no. Well, could they maybe get us seats in the grandstand outside the theater? Oh, how about standing room in the parking lot? Oh, darn it, I had my heart set on going. Oh, my doorbell's ringing. Yeah, all right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Oh. Oh, hi, Tom.
Hello, Mrs. Carmichael.
Come on in. Well, your mother tells me you're going into the Army tomorrow.
Well, I thought I was supposed to report tomorrow, but I read my induction papers wrong. It's today. I've got to leave right away.
Oh.
Look, my mother isn't home. Would you please do me a favor?
Sure.
Ask her to drop this uniform off at Charlie Smith's.
Okay. Hey, what a crazy uniform. What army is he in?
That's my doorman's uniform. I work at the Taj Mahal Theater.
You do?
Well, I did.
You mean you're going to miss that big premiere tonight and all those wonderful stars?
Afraid so.
You ought to tell the Army that you're going to report tomorrow.
I don't think Lyndon would like it. Mrs. Carmichael, tell Mom to be sure and get this uniform over to Charlie Smith because he's taking my place tonight.
Right, don't you worry about it. I'll take
Well,
care
I
of
better
it.
hurry. I'll be late.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Good luck and goodbye, dear.
And thanks, Mrs. Carmichael.
You're very welcome.
Testing. Hello, everybody. I'm Johnny Grant in Hollywood at the Taj Mahal Theater, and this is really going to be a big night. Testing. Coming through iron out there in the truck, huh? Okay, good boy. 1, 2,
Come on.
testing.
I want your photographers out front there. Get all the pictures you can. Hello, Johnny.
See ya. It's going to be...
Hey, this should be a gala night, shouldn't
Really
it?
should.
My boys better be right on the ball.
Okay, and I'll check the traffic out.
Ah,
Here we
you
go.
do that. All right, doorman, front and center. Line up. All right, men. Sound off.
Errand! O'Sullivan. Draxler. Grzowski.
Sheffield.
Smith!
Smith, you're new.
Yes, sir.
Huh, well, you know, this isn't a very easy assignment. I hope you've got plenty of experience.
Yes, sir.
That uniform you're wearing, that stands for service, beyond the call of duty to the Taj Mahal.
Yes, sir.
You do it proud.
Yes, sir.
We have no gold brickers in our ranks.
No, sir.
This is no chicken outfit. You stop that saluting.
Yes, sir.
That's enough of that. All right, men. Now hear this. This is Operation Premiere. This will be your finest night. I want your eyes front, chin up, attention. Right wrist. About face. Smith, didn't you hear about face?
No, what about it?
All right, then. We will now have our precision drill. Ready? Forward, hunch. To the rear, hunch. To the rear, hunch. Left, right, hunch. To the rear, hunch. Company, halt. Right, face. About face. About face. Smith, what is the matter? You seem a bit confused.
Me confused? You're the one giving the crazy orders.
Police, I had to go to West Point.
Oh, did you go to West Point?
Back in line.
People are coming. We're ready to go.
All right now, doormen to your battle stations. Charge! Get to your station!
And our first celebrities are arriving, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes a very famous man, that famous composer of movie theme songs, Dmitri Orlov, right here in front of me now. Good evening. Good evening. And what picture are you working on now?
The doctors and nurses are go-go.
And what is the theme song?
I left my kidney with Dr. Sidney.
Thank you very much. And our next arrival is Mr. Alvin of the famous banking firm and his guest. Good evening.
Nice to see you again, Johnny.
Good to see you. And your name, sir?
Mooney. Theodore J. Mooney. I didn't expect to come, but Mr. Albertini had an extra ticket.
Well, we seem to be having a little trouble here tonight. Are you enjoying the premiere?
Oh, very much. I'm especially looking forward to the moment when the lovely Mimi Van Tyson puts her dainty footprint in the cement.
Well, I'm sorry she hasn't arrived as yet.
Oh, she had. Could we wait a little while and maybe?
Oh, my feet are killing me. Let's get to our seats.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see a car pulling up and another celebrity is arriving.
I'll go open the car door.
No! You stay right here and keep this post up till I get it fixed.
And look who's coming, ladies, the country's fastest rising romantic star, the man who may be another cab hunter or red car. Here he is, Roadblock. How about flashing that famous smile of yours to your fans out there in television land?
Would you hang on to this, please? Hang on tight or you might get clobbered.
Thanks, Road Boy. We're all looking forward to your latest picture.
Yeah, we sure are. Can I have your autograph, please, Mr. Block? Oh, gee, this is such a thrill. Every night before I go to sleep, I hope I dream about you.
All right, now, Smith, will you pick that up while I try to get this underneath? Now, pick it up. Up. All right.
Doorman.
Yes, sir?
Has Miss Van Tyson arrived for the footprint ceremony yet?
Not yet, sir.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can hardly wait.
Got the old Hollywood fever, eh, Bob?
Oh, yeah.
Sir, you'll be able to see Miss Van Tyson arrive right out there.
Oh, out there. Oh, wonderful. I got a close look at her.
Will you get out there and keep those sneaky autograph hounds away from the stars?
Yes, sir. They're sneaky, all right.
And we have many stars arriving. Here is Vincent Edwards.
Doctor. Oh, Doctor.
And here is Mr. Kirk Douglas, the star of two great pictures, the heroes of Calamard and Cast the Giant Battle.
Oh, Mr.
Arriving now, Mr. and Mrs. Edward G. Robinson.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Robinson? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Oh, are you anybody?
And here is the Schnauzola, Jimmy Durante and his lovely wife, Margie. TV.
Hello?
Hiya, Coconuts. Miss Van Tyson, we've all been waiting to see you put your footprints in the cement. And your paw prints, Coconuts. Right over this way, please.
Could I have your autograph?
Well.
Oh, please.
All right.
Please. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You look so... Give me that. That's my autograph book.
Oh, it's yellow. He thinks it's a banana.
Well, it's my banana. Give me that. Give me that. That's no way for a big star to act. Give me that. Give me
Stop with the scraping already.
Yeah, well, I want to get that cement off before it hardens.
Oh, good heavens, it will. I better get home right away.
Yeah.
Would you wait?
Yes. Right out that way, sir.
Yeah. Oh, young man,
Yeah.
young man, would you give this ticket to some deserving fan?
I certainly will.
That way out.
Smith! I've had just about enough out of you. You've disrupted the entire regiment.
Well,
I'm breaking you to a civilian. Turn in your uniform.
What? Right now?
Right now.
Hold that. And that.